Okay.
Okay.
We got some cards. We're here.
Shh.
Hey, put it back.
All right.
Oh, beautiful people.
Hold on, real quick.
Oh, my
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna just. This is for editing Ethan because I almost had an aneurysm the last time we did this.
Yeah, let's do a clap.
Why is it that David and I...
Keep that in. Keep that in.
Clap.
No,
you
keep that in.
shits.
Keep
Okay.
that in.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Try not to
This is
drive
for bloopers
Ethan
and
insane
outtakes.
challenge.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the For Light Podcast, a weekly show about gaming, gaming news, and all things entertainment related. I'm your host for this evening, David, along with my co-hosts.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Aiden.
And I'm Leighton.
So you may be wondering why I'm leaning into the mic. That is because we decided just not to go with the problem child of the Blue Yeti.
The $100 20 mic that doesn't work as well as the
$100 20 mic.
Shut up! Hey, don't make fun of me. You have a mic that doesn't work. I don't want to hear it.
Bro, we fucking bought you a mic.
I bought my mic.
So for some spring cleaning, I just want to let you guys know you can find us live on Twitch every Saturday at
Sunday.
Oh, every Sunday, my bad.
Sunday,
At
not
9:30
Saturday.
Right
p.m.
now for the people who are
Eastern
watching.
Standard Time, and you can watch the full video on YouTube. We upload them a week after on Saturday at 12 p.m. And as always, you can find us anywhere you stream podcasts and all social medias at Forlight Podcast.
So like
anywhere you can find
Spotify, Apple Music, things like that.
Yeah,
And
everywhere.
emails.
Yeah, I
at the
still
same time.
I
yeah.
pay for the RSS
Yeah.
every month.
Guys,
David,
seriously,
you
if
got
you
a
email
song for
us, we will be so happy.
We've
so
gotten a couple
happy.
ideas already.
Yeah,
so
actually,
if you shoot
feedback.
us your ideas. Fantastic. We can use them and talk about them so you can see our opinions.
Ideas, feedback for new topic, or feedback for fixing mic issues, ideas for new topics, and things like that.
We're
But
just
general
how to
stuff.
fix the mic issues.
yeah, just remove his.
Goddamn mic.
But yeah, to reiterate, this episode will go live next Saturday, so the Saturday after this one, and I think 9:30 on Sundays.
I was like, why are you orange?
It's 9:30 p.m. on Sundays is when we stream live on Twitch,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said that.
Eastern Standard Time.
I said that.
You said 12.
No, I didn't.
That's
You said
when
12.
this episode will go live next Saturday. But anyway,
Stupid.
Anyway.
You just said 12.
David, post. Let's go.
This is so.
Okay, so, brother in Christ, you trying to talk about someone being a host? God damn.
yeah, actually,
Bro.
excuse me. Hold on, wait a minute.
So, our biggest question
We don't
for
do that
today,
here.
we're going to first off discuss, is the gaming formula changing? So, something we wanted to talk about, and I feel like, I want to just hear your guys' opinions. Do you think, like, story in games has become, like, more important as of recent?
Poor spoken. God, that was so loud.
Sorry,
Bro.
sorry.
Well, I mean, like, for people who've listened, I'm a big story guy. I'm a big story gamer.
As Aiden so bluntly put it earlier
Bro,
today,
it was so fucking
he
funny.
said we were talking about Aiden's bad takes because he genuinely has some shitty takes with video games. He said Titanfall 2 was better than Elden Ring. I don't want to.
I did not say it was better than Elden Ring. I said I enjoyed it more
You
than
said
Elden
it was on par with Elden Ring, which is fucking...
Ring. In my opinion.
Anyway, my point is that David.
No, but yeah, you said something else which was more
Aiden-
catastrophic.
Aiden
to
said
me.
something that was a good take for once, and it was that David, his favorite game is a book.
Yeah,
Disco
It was
Elysium.
actually
he told
so
he was
funny.
It was funny
he
as
was
shit.
ripping me a new one on my takes on that not Elden Ring, that Titanfall 2 was a really good game. And I decided to clap back at him by revealing the fact that his favorite game was in fact just a book.
Okay,
Just open a
in
book.
my defense, it's a visual novel. Bro said right after
It's a visual. It's
he's
a
like,
book.
he's like, I'm gonna go
It has-
play.
it
He
has-
just said, I'm gonna just fuck off and play Doki Doki. I'm like, do you not realize it's a fucking visual
That-
novel as well?
Okay,
Homeboy,
yes,
it
but
has
that-
just about the same amount of words as the Smash Bros. Fan fiction that set the world record.
Actually, ayo.
Actually,
Visual novel. No, so it's like saying you played Calvin and Hobbes.
Bro, I would be fucking cracked
shit's
at
cool.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Dude,
like, not
I
even
think we all
shitting
would.
you.
we need a Calvin and Hobbes video game. Oh my god,
Dude, if I could play as Calvin and or
Garfield
Hobbes,
and
Okay.
SpongeBob. What the
Why
fuck?
can't we
Well, I
get, like,
think
a Hat in
this
Time
brings up-
about Calvin and Hobbes?
This brings up a really good point, like, what is considered basically a video game? Because when people think of video games, you think of control of characters. You have that in Disco Elysium 100%. It's just mainly dialogue and story. Like, it's just a ton of writing and background. But, you know, it's fully voice acted, everything like that. Like,
I would say a video game is when you're in full control. Correction. When you're in control, period, of any type of media.
So if you're in,
fuck. I don't know.
but
So
then,
would you call the Netflix movie, whatever it's called,
Bandersnatch.
Bandersnatch, would you call that a video game?
Sorta.
Okay.
I kind of agree because
it's your
if
own adventure, I guess. It's I mean,
So
it's an
in that
outline.
case, would you call R.L. Stein's Choose Your Own Adventures video games?
Those are books. Books.
but you
books.
choose it, you're in control.
Okay. Correction. On the internet and or on a television screen.
Like
You have
technology. If
yeah,
it
you have
involves
to-
technology,
You have to be using technology, and it has to involve, like, you're in control.
So
I actually wanna
I'm just being devil's advocate real quick. So you can read R.L. Stein's adventure books online. Does that count?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
I'm just saying.
But I want to roll us in.
Is it?
Yeah, Choose Your Adventures. They have some. He has Choose Your Own
Well,
Adventures.
have you ever seen those classic ones, which are just like straight up choose your own adventures ones, which
Yeah.
are just like I fucking love
You,
those, dude.
if you
Those
choose
are
to
fantastic.
drop
Never
the
read one.
bomb, not bomb. Sorry. If you choose to drop you choose to drop the rock, go to page 15. Or if you choose not to, go to page 20. If you choose to kill that guy, go to page.
bong.
I didn't mean to say that.
Okay.
I want to bring us into a point using specifically a more fresh topic.
Homeland Security.
I do believe the video game formula is changing because we're getting things like Immortality, which we were just playing.
It's so good, and I like seriously. It honestly is a return to form in a way. Like if you guys remember, like early like 80s, 90s, it was all just text adventure games,
Yep.
like the
Point
Oregon
and
Trail. Like I legitimately wrote my own version of Oregon Trail on Python, like
Yeah.
just for fun.
It's
Oregon
all
Trail's fun.
I wonder,
like
though,
stories untold. A lot of part of that is about like text and like choose your own adventure text-based things that came out probably 5-7 years ago.
I wonder. I have a point. I think it's almost like, so you know how like fashion styles, right? Like we will start in the 80s.
That's a good point.
Blah 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 blah, and then it's a return to that style because the media is brought back up and stuff like that. I honestly think that where we are in video games and in that kind of culture is that we're on a tipping point where we're
on such a
seeing
split.
fantastic graphics and stuff, but the games are kind of returning back to the old form of like, let's try something really old again and then re-up
Like-
the model, like Dead Space. Like we just saw the remake of Dead Space, and it's legitimately a carbon copy of the first game, but has beautiful graphics, and they built upon the system, and it's like it's getting fantastic reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I feel like our gaming climate nowadays is you've got your super like divide right in the center of like mostly AAA titles on this side and then mostly indie games on this side, of which time tested formulas, FPSs, good graphics, amazing things, and then you've got your indie side where it's story and innovative and unique graphics and art and
Well, it's also
trying something new.
right, and that's where indies thrive, is being that solo. You're a solo developer or a small team developer, and or
Trying to
company, I
make
guess.
something new.
And
Yeah,
right,
count on
and you
something
don't
else.
have a lot to work with. You can't make something like Hogwarts Legacy with the like amount of exploration that they have without taking like 10 or so years to do so if
Yeah.
you're just staying with that team.
No Man's Sky.
And so I know, no, like No Man's
And-
Sky is a
and-
perfect example.
Yeah, and then sometimes you as an indie developer. We already went over this, but
Right.
You
sell.
bite off more than you can chew.
So I think an example of that recently, and this is what I'm truthfully expecting, is Silk Song. I think
You
they're
think
getting.
Silksong is-
they're giving themselves time
I think they're.
to get it right.
Well, I think they're giving themselves time, but I really think they're biting off more than they can chew. Because with Hollow Knight, they literally took it was only 12 years to develop Hollow Knight, which is and it was like a team of,
ridiculously long.
I mean, you have to also think though, like So I don't know if it's devil's advocate, but
No,
they
that's totally
have
fine.
they have the same game engine that they have with Hollow Knight. So you're probably going to see a return to a lot of images and
Feels
models
and
and stuff like that.
it's gonna
Okay,
be.
I agree.
It's gonna.
literally directing the same model as I haven't played model.
It's gonna-
Hollow Knight, but that
No,
one
you don't.
character.
Yeah, no,
It's-
it's
Oh,
a little
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
little
yeah. I
different
get what
because
you
she has set attacks when you fight her in the game, but being able to control her and like
Right, but like
they
the
have
visual
to
model
Is
well.
it? Yeah, it's gonna be more. Like, it's gonna be kind of like Ori and the Blind Forest.
Right.
Damn,
Eh,
I don't know.
I don't know if I sort of disagree with that.
So I
No,
really
I will
do-
stipulate I haven't played through either
Right.
of them, so I
Oh,
don't know
dude,
100%.
it's
but
so-
from what I've seen, it's gonna be kind of like
It
that.
is such a calming game to play. It's just like
It
an easy
is.
game to play, if that makes sense. Like it's
the
not
first
necessarily
one, Blind
yeah,
Forest.
It's not like necessarily challenging, and it is challenging in some parts, but it's just like nice and flowy and easy to play, if you know what I mean. Like
Well, yeah, I
Elden
know.
Ring-
I don't mean the gameplay. I'm talking about the difference
I
between
totally get
Ori
you.
and the Blind Forest 1, Ori and the Blind Forest 2 versus Hollow Knight and Silksong.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like using the same feel and just doing a new game. Like doing more story basically with a little bit different combat, maybe different like
Yeah.
just a little, but it's gonna be the same like feel to it. You know what I mean?
I think
You can go.
Yeah, no, I think that's where, and we're going to be talking about the games that we're excited for, because literally that is innovation, is these games that are coming up. And I think we're seeing, like, with stuff like Disco Elysium and Norco, like, it's a small piece of the pie, I guess, where
It
you
is,
have games
actually.
that are, like, they just excel so much in their story.
And also
because
Citizen Sleeper.
Yeah.
they're putting they're
Yeah.
both indies. Two, it's exactly what I said before. Like you only have so much, you only have so much time to put into a game, and so if you throw all of it into like talking and stuff or story and development and stuff like that, I would say like that shifts it to like Norco's not innovative in its combat. Like there is none. Like it's just clicking. And that's
I
it.
don't
So
think Disco
that's-
Elysium is
I feel like
innovative
that's
in
the
its
divide
combat.
nowadays. Is
Well,
either it's graphics
it
and
does have
combat
combat.
or story.
Oh, does it?
And I feel like it's a lot of companies seem to think it's either or.
No, I honestly like Gotham Knights, which we're gonna talk about in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Its
it-
combat is mid at best.
But
its
it's
story
also
is
like
good.
they the story is like it's Gotham Knights is a kind of weird example because it's kind of meh all around.
Yeah, no, it is kind of
But,
meh
like,
all around.
I'm gonna take a pause for a moment and say that our camera is slowly tilting. So
It
I think
is.
we need to
Oh,
throw in a
geez.
little more tape.
Yeah, no, pause. David, you're better.
Let's take a
shit. Am I?
for a moment because
Mr. Engineer, how about you do it?
it's crazy. It's almost like the two other times I did it, it stayed up perfectly. Strange how that works.
it.
Mr. Mechanical Engineer Major.
Hey! I want to kill myself, but I mean, don't
Yo,
we all?
somebody clip this. Somebody clip this.
Yeah, somebody clip these
Somebody
two,
get a clip of
these
this.
two men really close to the camera.
David just looked directly. He
Clip
did
it.
it again.
Clip it.
Oh my god.
How do you,
love-
How do you clip things?
I don't fucking know. I don't use Twitch. Turn on shield mode. What? Oh no. No.
What'd you do?
Turn on shield mode. Chat will be cleared and any settings selected in shield mode will immediately be activated. What?
I would.
Is that moderator power?
Yeah.
Mod view? What? Whoa! Oh my god.
Trying not to damage the studio.
What does mod view do?
It gives you like a studio thing of
Oh,
being able
good
to...
lord.
Holy shit, dog.
That's pretty cool.
Keep an eye on your dock. Oh! Okay, this is kind of cool.
Bro, they fucking talking about my smile in the chat. And
Can you
Making
why
me
don't you put it
happy.
and say starting soon, bruh?
Why not?
it's funny
like
as
this.
fuck.
Guys, we're gonna vlog now.
Oh.
Sorry.
Like we couldn't see a single thing.
Hey, what is...
You know, welcome to the For Light vlog channel. It's this episode, Leighton's hand.
This episode, my engineering skills.
Also,
David, I need your help.
yeah, gotcha. Coming.
This whole-
We gained viewers for this.
I think
We're
it's 'cause there's
we're
so much
professionals, guys. Obviously.
I wish we could like move Aiden's computer up there.
So.
Oh,
guys-
Bella's in the chat. Bella, why didn't you say hi?
No, I thought you were going to watch the Grammys.
What is this?
What we can do, you guys can get a little look around the room real quick. Say hello.
No.
Oh my god.
It's
Look,
it's
that's where
yucky.
we, like, wanna
No,
kill her.
stop.
No.
Wait, what?
Hey. No.
That's bad. Also, what is the corner? What is?
Jesus, guys.
I also had an idea.
Yeah, we need to keep something like under it.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Under
That
what?
thing.
This?
Scooch it over. Just roll it over.
I don't think we can do that.
Why not? Why not? It's like
There's
the
gross
perfect
stuff
height.
on it.
Take the gross stuff off.
No.
Take the gross stuff off. Put it on the shoe rack, and then swoosh, hold it over.
Hey, hurry up! We're losing viewers.
I'm really trying.
Are we?
Also, I'm gonna mod you, by the way.
Who?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually,
We
wait,
have
hold on.
graduated from audio issues to video issues.
Yes,
Yes, Carrie.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, we have. Yeah. So, to those who don't know, we taped our camera to the wall. There is actively masking tape holding that thing up currently.
Look in space, bro.
Our entire stream is held up by masking tape.
Yes, we're doing.
This is like one of those like 2010 movies where like they're putting up a poster and then gonna stand back and be like, "We finished," and it's like the end of the movie. This is what I'm seeing right now as Leighton's face.
I'm gonna die.
What is
We got the fucking box under it now.
this camera fidgeting is gonna bring some viewership in?
You're welcome, guys. I'm really helping here.
Dr. Too Long.
It's just Leighton's face, like directly.
Directly center mass. And then David's staring behind me in the background.
That ain't from mass work.
David, that clip, you could just put like the siren song from Wakanda Forever, just like.
Oh, engineering
Oh
sucks.
god. Hi, Jesus. No recommended changes.
There's gotta be some recommended changes.
Dog. Twitch is literally lying to us.
Bro.
Guys, don't sell us falsifications.
Also,
Channel
can we talk
footage.
about Dr. Tulung coming in hype today?
Yeah, literally.
Who?
Show mad what icons. What is this?
Dr. Too Long, we love you.
Great. Not bad.
Send us
Shit,
to all
man.
of your friends. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
No
we're due.
first time
Don't
chatters? That's dumb as shit. Why would we do
Dr. Too Long is the first time.
that? I know. No, there's like a mod thing.
Why would someone do no first time?
I guess we're bigger viewers.
Oh, it must be bigger.
when you have like bots and stuff like that. Because it sets up the entire thing. When...
That's fair. That's very fair.
Okay, with my engineering skills, perhaps this will stay. Please tell me the state.
It looks so sexy. I'm so proud of you.
Like, actually?
I think
No,
we
you
need
gotta
to
tilt it down a little
tilt it
bit.
down a little. But the taping and the job of
Oh,
that,
yeah, no, that's
down
fine.
farther.
I think yeah,
It's
down below.
it's a little tilted.
How's that?
It's a little tilted.
This way?
Yeah.
Well, it's because we're fucking sideways regardless.
How's that?
Too far.
Too
Way
far?
too far. It was perfect to just as is. It was just a little
Up a
tilted
little
to the
bit.
side. Up a little bit.
Keep going.
No,
That's-
stay.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Now we need to tilt it that way.
Sorry, guys.
No,
Just
it's fine.
getting ready to go into the real working
I'm
world
100%.
as a mechanical engineer.
Yeah, no, that's too far.
What the hell?
No touch. Now it's
That's
too
perfect,
far.
Leaf. No, it's perfect.
It's not.
Oh my
You're
god.
behind. You're on Twitch.
Guys, I'm a moderator
use
now.
Right, use right.
All right.
All right.
This is acceptable.
We aren't fucking touching the camera.
No.
No more.
No more.
Now it'll stay up.
Okay, let's get back into it. Where were we?
Where
So-
were we?
Just a little update, guys. So we did have a bit of both camera issues, mic issue. It's been an all-around experience today for the podcast. So I do want to say,
I remember.
We're 30 minutes in, but we should go over
It was like-
30.
it's all good.
I
It's
was
all
talking.
good.
I was talking about the divide between graphics versus
Right.
story, and I was gonna say like Forspoken is a great example of
So
this.
I actually have a really hot take about this. I don't think the gaming media is changing, and I think that's a big problem. because the examples we're talking about, Disco Elysium, Norco, Immortality, those types of things.
It's like Zork, but
they
with pictures.
Are, yes. That's.
Throwback, 10 points.
I
gets
love
that.
Zork, dude. Zork is sick.
20 points to you because you're on the stream too.
But I do want to say, I really don't think they're pushing the formula.
No.
Like, you see any, big developer, they're keeping it safe. Like, look at, Rockstar.
I think
they haven't done anything.
Well, it's also
We're
a crucifying
working on GTA
culture
6.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like-
there is culture which does crucify.
No, you
trying
have to
anything
say
new.
screw it and say no balls, pretty
Not
much.
necessarily.
Yeah.
It's like on Twitter or something like that, on social media, you can go and say whatever you want.
No, it should be
But
your product, and then
as-
Twitter should be the one
yeah,
moderated.
as a developer and as a company, if you release a bad game, such as Forspoken, your stuff is like,
Oh, I know. I see
Yeah,
what you're
just
saying.
to go into Forspoken, it is a graphic beast.
It's beautiful.
It
like,
is
what
beautiful.
What is it? Minimum? It requires
Minimum-
like a 1080 or
A
something like that?
1080 to even have a chance
To run
of
it,
running
yeah.
it at 720p 30 FPS.
I love having a 6-year-old computer.
yeah, no,
Oh, and Alienware Alpha at that.
720p being an okay minimum in 2023 is like unheard of. Like, and it requires a 1080 just to hit that.
Oh, yeah, it's really crazy.
And that's not
Like,
even. And those benchmark tests are for like perfect conditions.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
a 1080 is.
and I think that's also a bad thing.
Yes.
Sort of.
No,
I think
it
it's,
is
I think
horrible.
it is a bad thing.
That,
That
I think
your,
it's a
your
horrible
game has to even hit 60 FPS. You need like a 4090, which is $1,500 just for the 4090.
Sorry, Terraria is a better game.
Literally.
I mean, legitimately, yes. You
And-
can run that stuff. It's like, what is it, 200 megabytes or something like that?
200 megabytes, and the graphics you can run it on a fucking Intel i5.
And I think the real conversation
Probably, yeah.
at my i3, the real conversation here is talking about my bruh.
Is it a Core i5?
It's an i5.
The real conversation here is about accessibility and not variety of games, but outreach of video games. Nobody's really pushing. Everyone's pushing high end, new technology, new this, new that. Push it, push it, push it. Yes, they're pushing all these things, and yes, we're getting technological advances. That's cool and all. But what about the 14-year-old who can't afford a computer?
Where's the game?
Absolutely.
Like, I see the graphics. Where's the game? Is what I like.
It ain't downloaded on my computer.
Well,
That's
you see,
that's what I can tell you.
What really sucks is they are pricing gamers out at this point.
Yeah, and
I
$70
really,
for a game. That's a whole nother.
it's a whole nother topic, but
We should talk about that at some point.
The fact stands that, and this is related to it though, it is pricing everyone out, and it's making it so that those advances and things like that aren't worth it.
No,
So
it's
like
not worth it.
you look at the new Modern Warfare game, like $70 for the story. Nah.
No,
Like
never.
absolutely
Yeah, no,
not, because
sorry.
they did nothing different from the
No,
original.
there's an argument to be made that not many. There's very, very, very few games that are even worth $60, much less $70.
Yeah, no, literally, Elden Ring.
I agree. Like,
Elden Ring.
100%.
My computer.
Elden Ring is like the only game.
Yeah, no, Elden Ring is the only game within the next decade I will buy for full price.
Bro over here says he was just like, yeah, Elden Ring we all pay $70 for. Are you gonna pay fucking $80 for Titanfall? Who?
No,
like,
I got that shit for $9.
Yeah,
and
there
that's
you
why
go.
it's
That's worth it.
That's an amazing experience
it's
for
the-
$9 fucking dollars.
It's the bang for your buck, really. It's like,
But,
what are you getting out of what
I
you're
mean,
spending?
like this is what I always update you guys when Disco Elysium's $10. I tell you.
Yeah.
Hey,
every
it's funny
time.
because I have it and I have not played it.
Yeah, me
Oh,
neither. But back to Forspoken, we were excited for that game. We saw it at Game of the Year and we are like, oh my god, this looks pretty cool.
I was not excited.
I was not.
Really?
I
I was
wasn't-
actually
I
excited.
I wasn't very
Started
interested
doing
in
the year
that.
and was like,
Yeah,
I thought it looked. I thought it actually
the
looked
Witcher,
fun.
the Witcher wannabe with
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit ass fucking story.
I actually I
True.
agree with you because the thing, putting something like that into that type of formula, it wouldn't even be a good movie, let alone a video game. Like
The worst part is that they went all in on the graphics.
Yep.
And the story was the protagonist, I can't even remember her fucking name.
But yeah,
Was just an asshole
the story was just not
and
good.
hated
Yeah.
everyone, was an asshole to everyone, and did
Like-
absolutely nothing to change.
This has kind of been a theme in more recent games, though, of assholes.
More recent
like-
media.
Yeah, more recent media.
No,
Like,
actually, I
Unredeemable assholes
Yeah.
just being assholes.
I just saw something on this. It's the fall of the hero. It's the fall of the hero in a story. You're no longer getting, you're the hero, you're the protagonist, you're the person who's saving everyone. No, you're getting, you're the anti-hero, you're the villain, you're the asshole. You're not a good person. Why would I want to play a game where I'm not the good guy?
I mean,
Well,
I mean, I can
there-
understand that in
there's,
some cases, yes.
There
It's
is
the
ways
fashion
to
thing.
do it correctly.
so
Like, just to putting it in a TV show perspective, the Harley Quinn show, that's incredibly popular for being about an anti-hero.
I don't know much about that, but
I think it's sorry.
No, you're
cut you
good,
off
dude,
again.
you're good.
It's the fashion thing again that I just said. It's we spent so much time with the hero, with the hero, with the hero, with the hero, and sure. And I honestly would enjoy going back to being the guy, the good guy and stuff. But there's beauty in being either not good anymore, not good in general, or just being straight out bad and realization.
this
kind
is
of
this
thing.
is
the
my
key
argument.
to it is a
I wouldn't say
character arc.
beauty.
Yeah,
but-
no, my
we'll go with
argument
what you're
is
saying.
there has to be a reason. If there's no reason, then why is your character an asshole?
I would say
It has to be a good character. It's not good or bad.
Yeah, if you're gonna play the main protagonist is the villain, yeah, there has to be a reason. But having a fucking evil villain that has no reason to it is amazing. Look at Dio. Look at Dio.
I can get that. I can
from
He
get that.
JoJo.
does have a
But
reason, though. He was abused for his entire childhood.
No, he didn't give a shit. He was way above his father in intelligence. He didn't care.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real though. Would you want to play a game as Dio if you were just going and fucking fighting? I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't.
Well, I mean,
wouldn't.
well, okay, no, but you can still have a story
See, the
No,
no-
yeah,
without
that's.
a reason for being the
well,
bad guy.
The
This is-
novelty of being Dio would run dry really quick.
I agree with you. I think after an hour of playing as him, I don't think there would be a lot of fun unless they dove into
Well,
the
yeah,
character more.
yeah.
This is-
Dive into the story, but not necessarily the
Yep.
reason why he's evil.
I have a decent example for this as well. I know you guys don't watch or know much about The Last of Us, but there is the first game and then the second game.
actually,
there's
there's-
a starch difference.
There's some
of what
there's
you
some
see.
there's some news about Last of Us, by the way. The voice actor for Tess died.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I found out about that a while ago.
Yeah.
Like game tests, not.
Yeah, no, the video game voice actor for Tess died of I don't know what kind of cancer, but she died of cancer.
Yeah,
so
it was
that's-
really sad.
That's sad.
I think sorry to kind of starch back to the conversation.
Yeah, you're
No,
all
you're good.
all
I
right.
kind of interrupted. Sorry.
But the first game you play as Joel, and then you play as Ellie, and hard spoiler here, actually,
Big ding
Just say
ding
it.
ding
Just
spoiler.
say it. It's for the point.
Joel dies, and so you're left with Ellie, and Ellie goes like buck wild, crazy.
She goes insane.
And just
Like,
starts. She's like in. It's the whole thing is like the whole thing is that she is going through these camps of like survivors, just murdering everyone. Like you go in and you're doing all the kinds of stuff, and you start realizing that The Last of Us is not the last of zombies. It's the last of the rest, like the human. It's kind of like Walking Dead. Like you
It's
realize
the rest
that it's,
of the humanity.
the,
Yep.
the bad guys aren't the zombies or the infected anymore. It's the humans.
And then the thing that is
I thought that was
beautiful-
implied in the title.
Well,
What is it?
The Last of Us.
The Last
I
of
never
Us is
thought
like
that
the
was the
last-
zombies. I thought that was the
last
people.
Humans
Yeah.
alive, not fighting each other, just surviving.
Well, yeah.
That's
I
what
think the
you're saying
idea
is.
is more about coexistence rather than zombies.
Right.
Even though the zombies add that kind of tension to have that kind of thing, but
They add a
no,
threat.
I will
the
say,
basis
though-
of the story is the human-human interaction.
Last of Us 2, fantastic because it makes you rethink the prior game. It makes you rethink everything you're doing, and you can see both sides. Everyone loves Joel so much, but then when you see the other side and why they killed him and things like that, it becomes a lot more powerful.
Right.
Which is, that's how you make a good story.
You need
It's
like actual meat to the story.
It's also like
Not
how,
just character does thing because thing.
right.
So Leighton, you seemed a little peakish at what I was about to say.
Oh, I heard that The Last of Us Part 2 sucked ass. But
Well, no, that's
a
the
different
thing.
opinion.
is
I
that
haven't played it, so I don't know.
The Last of Us 2, a lot of people didn't like it because Joel dies in the first like 20 minutes or so.
That's not what I heard.
And then after you die, you play as Abby, which is the antagonist of the whole story. And it's
That's
like
what
this-
I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
About the
that's-
antagonist.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Is like a lot of people took that experience and were like, "Oh, we love Joel in the first game, blah blah blah." But the whole point of that moment and how quick it is and how they move on really fast is that this entire world is not like Joel's gonna go out like a badass like kind of thing, and it's like, no, this world is brutal, and you can just kill off somebody, and it happens multiple times.
It's
in the game,
played
where-
off like
Yeah, I'm
Joel
not saying
is
it doesn't.
just another regular guy. He's just a regular guy with a gun,
Right,
and he's
and-
going to die like another guy with a gun.
And it's
Well,
more,
yeah,
I think
but-
people were like, you play as Joel's killer 10 minutes afterwards, and you don't, like, people don't
It's
like that.
very
so it's like
impactful.
the order thing. But I think in that circumstance is like, you're playing as the antagonist and then realize her motives as you play. And it once you get to the end of the story, it's like, a lot of people weren't satisfied, again, because I think of the order. But at the same time, it's like, there is a realization and just like, okay, this makes sense now.
So I do want to move us along, but I
Yeah,
want to
sure.
ask one real question in reference to this. Where are video games going now?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
What I'm
hoping
seeing,
the right way.
Yeah.
honestly, what I'm seeing is everybody's using the same stuff they've used before.
And it makes me disappointed.
I'm not seeing any going anywhere. It's almost like the
stagnation.
it's almost like the
2021
plateau.
was the biggest proponent of that, where there was just fucking nothing coming out, barely
Well,
anything was
you
new.
have to
Keep in mind, like,
pandemic.
Yeah, I
2020,
know.
yeah.
The pandemic laid off so many employees in all these companies. Square Enix Montreal closed completely, like one of a super big company,
and then came back and made Forspoken.
and then closed again, because they just declared bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And like it's
That's
this
so
whole
sad.
thing.
Like, Square Enix, they made like Nier Automata, Just Cause 3, Just Cause 4.
Life is Strange.
They were an amazing game company. They had some banger games.
It's
Final Fantasy. Fucking
Yeah,
Final Fantasy.
Like that's.
Some of them were.
it was like two,
Okay.
3 games, but it's okay.
I personally think that it will become better. Maybe this is just me
It'll
wanting
become
hope.
better out of necessity.
Maybe. Yeah, I actually agree because people are not going to buy it. I mean, we're heading into a recession anyways. People aren't going to have that money to spend on it.
Yeah.
And
I don't.
Then, I don't have.
I
the
sure
money.
as hell fucking don't.
Like, I haven't bought a game in, I can't even think, 5 months? Like, I play, like, a lot of games. Like,
I'm actually like I'm a little burnt out. I want to like play D&D.
I mean, actually, though, because people are having that kind of return to form. Like, I've noticed so many more people wanting to play D&D, wanting to play Magic, wanting to play Catan, Carcassonne.
Dude, I
Like,
want to play Catan.
Because
Oh,
it allows you to actually
interact.
use your imagination, interact, and actually have a good time with the story.
I think this is something interesting. I think it kind of is caused by the internet, too.
Yeah, I think it's just. I think it's
Because
a. This is a bigger.
constant brain rot.
I think it's a bigger underlying social thing. Like outside of just the video gaming industry. This is everywhere. This is
I would
prevalent
say-
in everything.
I would say that it's easy for us to be like, oh, let's just go play a Magic game and interact with each other, and then there is a large community of people who are on the internet because that's
can't.
their
They can't.
only place.
Yeah.
Oh no, I get that too.
Absolutely.
It
I
plays
do.
like both sides, and it's like I agree. Honestly, I beat Sekiro today.
Yeah, well, touch grass.
Was not happy about it. I'm
Touch
gonna
grace.
be fully real.
Touch grace.
Was not happy. I am not satisfied with that experience, and I felt it was very underwhelming. And immediately afterwards, I was like, so what do I play now? and it's like I can buy The Witcher, which is on sale.
You should do The Witcher 3 regardless.
1,000 hours
Witcher's on
playing
sale?
The Witcher.
Do The Witcher.
No, thank you.
Witcher 3
Bro,
Wild
play
Hunt's on sale?
Hollow Knight. You already have
I
fucking
can play
Hollow Knight.
and spend as much time as David's been playing
Or-
Hollow Knight. Like that's the point I'm getting is that I
get
don't
you.
want to like throw myself into another game and then be stuck in a game.
I get you.
Titanfall
I get it.
2.
No, thank
6
you.
hours
No,
of
thank you.
experience
No,
and
thank
you
you.
feel
No, thank you.
satisfied.
Hey,
Hey,
D&D.
Matt Mercer voices.
I know, and that's
But
the
that's
side
also
thing.
kind of
I've
throwing
been
it in,
writing.
like-
I've been writing D&D on the side. A campaign that I'm working on, and that is like it's a side thing, but it's like I want an experience and I want games to be back to where I can just hop on with my friends and we can all play a game for fun.
I agree.
I might just add this might
You
be
want to
our
see a
within
Thieves back.
this might just be within our own moods
It totally
and our
could
own
be.
thought process because we have
Winter.
school tomorrow.
And winter.
Yeah, it could be school
We have
tomorrow.
classes tomorrow.
It could be like winter's happening right now.
Seasonal.
Like
Yeah.
seasonal depression is a real thing. But like, I will keep it real that this is going to be a struggling industry in a few years. I really think so.
They're running out of
Like-
ideas, and someone needs to come by with a fresh new take.
Well,
Not even just that. Yeah, Jinx. Knock on the wood. You owe me a Coke. Go ahead, David.
Holy cow, you brought me back to like Georgia when I was in like elementary school with that "you owe me a Coke" thing. Oh my god.
Hey, you know what's funny? I'm from Georgia too.
I legitimately like that just brought me back to a whole new thing. I'm sorry,
Nostalgia overload.
yeah, oh
Welcome.
my god.
Courtesy of my goofy ace.
Ace.
I meant to say ass, and then I was going for something else. I don't know what it was.
My goofy ace.
Moving on. But yeah, no.
Access that.
I think it's only I think it's going to fizzle for a bit, and then it's going to ramp back up again. And I think that's because it's like a plateau with anything, like a learning experience. Like with my guitar, for example, if I'm playing the guitar, feeling like I'm improving, and I have this really, really long period of stagnation, I feel like crap playing the guitar. And just recently, whoop, something is pushing me back up again. I can feel myself getting better.
I mean, yeah, I feel it. It really is that type of thing. And like one of our chatters actually here said it's not just video games too. I mean, people are dying out in every platform. Like I kind of feel it. I feel like there's nothing which grabs my attention like it used to. I mean, it could just be me, but like...
Yeah, I think we might... Well, I mean, go ahead, Ethan. I'm going to say that, but I think we want to interact here with Emikaze.
Yeah, that's the chat he was talking about.
Yeah.
But no, I think Emi Kakaze did it perfectly. It's like it is all forms of media now are struggling, and it's just like, I mean, Elden Ring was one of those games that we're gonna bring up for fucking ever
because
it threw us back.
Yeah.
It threw everyone back into the solo experience, what it's like to play a video game,
And be excited.
Yeah,
Right,
to be
and then-
excited to buy a $60 game. Like,
what sucks
like-
though is like after, I mean, if I'm saying this, 300 hours. Like after 300 hours, I'm sitting having 100% at Elden Ring, going, there's no, like, I can play it again, I can do another run, but what is that for? Like, I've seen everything, I've done everything. Like,
well,
there's
I would
no
say
more to like do.
I would say that's a question of making a new game. Because, yes, there's the aspect of trying to make a thing that has infinite replayability, but at some point, there's no such thing.
Right.
Like No Man's Sky, it has infinite replayability, but you're gonna get bored of the same thing
Yeah.
over and over again. You can explore the entire fucking galaxy, but you're still going to get bored after one.
I mean, some people might not, but they're outliers. It's
Yeah.
going to be an outlier. For
Also,
stuff
to
like
break
that.
the fourth wall here, this feels like a chat we'd have, like a really in-depth chat about growing up, like
Yeah.
at 3 a.m.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3 a.m. This is a lunchroom chat.
Yeah.
This is a
No,
lunchroom
like-
chat. We're going to be over there, like,
That's
eating,
what.
like,
That's the thing. It's like,
Oh yeah, like
growing up,
legitimately.
it's the feeling of like you want to go back the first time you started watching like your favorite YouTuber like Markiplier. Or Jacksepticeye.
yeah.
Oh
I think
my
Jacksepticeye
god.
said it so well, where it's like you want to go back. You don't miss the old Jack. You miss the feeling of watching
on,
those
right.
videos after you come home
God.
from school.
This is a
Yeah.
really, like,
Yeah, it's a full conversation.
Seriously?
I think that's why there's games that are coming out that are close to Zork. That are like
I
things like that.
agree.
That's why things are starting to push in that direction a little.
Zork was monumental in its time.
Yeah,
like
Texas
not
Tech
even,
game.
also in the Kakaziks is like really funny.
The backhand of talking about like new mechanics and stuff, but this a new game for $70. That's like 5 dozen eggs. God. That's too
ridiculous.
real.
that actually kind of brings up a good point on everything kind of feels soulless nowadays.
That might be because we're college students, guys.
Right.
No, I am soulless.
No, there's beauty in being like a 10-year-old and turning on the first Xbox for the first time. And,
I mean,
100%. Childhood is
it's the difference between we are now our parents dealing with the 2008 repression.
Oh yeah, the
recession,
friggin' housing market bubble.
Yeah. We are now our parents dealing with that. So maybe it's just that we're realizing it now. But like, I'm gonna keep it real. I have not had that wonderment of playing Undertale for the first time in a video game.
God.
I have not had that wonderment of like when I was a child getting excited for like new mechanics in a video game, like a new release. If I saw something like, oh, you were talking about what was it, the Immortal Blade or something like that? It was in
the Mortal Blade.
The Mortal Blade and Sekiro.
Seeing something like the fight with Gon, like seeing something like that, but in a video game, like feeling that for the first time and like going, holy
it
shit!
reminds me back of old Nintendo games. Getting like the newest Mario game or the newest like Zelda game back on the Wii, it was like, oh my god, I'm in for like 20 hours of heaven.
Yeah, like when I sat down and played the new Super Mario Bros. On my Wii for the first time with my dad, like
New Super Mario Bros. Was
bro.
Well, I think I think this leads. I think it kind of leads into our next point of what games are we excited for, guys?
I mean, seriously, I really do like this talk, but like maybe
honestly,
we can push it into what is making us excited.
No, but like seriously, if we're feeling like this, these games are standing out to us as exciting games. Like that's a good thing.
It's. I honestly think my top picks are kind of fueled by anxiety. Like,
all of these picks. I feel
not
like
mine.
I feel like I can speak for all of us when all of these picks have that tentative fear of like, okay, is it gonna be? Is it gonna be?
Especially mine. Like, I picked 2 games that are gonna be like, it'll be fucking incredible, or like,
my 2 of them definitely for me. My number one, I'm like, yeah, this is just gonna be amazing.
It's the anxiety. Like I know God of War 2018 came out. People loved it, and then you're talking. We need another one. We need another one. We need
anxiety behind
God
it.
of War Ragnarok comes out, and I didn't have that. I was like, no, it looks exciting. Like I watched Jack's playthrough, blah blah blah, and it's like I'm feeling this feeling of seeing Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, Legend of Zelda is one of my
same
picks.
thing. Yeah.
Is like, if it's not good, like
It's gonna ruin me.
I don't understand. I don't know where I'm gonna go from that.
I think that's just.
I'm worried about those reports of them saying that it's not going to run on the
I'm
Switch well.
so concerned specifically. Okay, do we want to go and talk about our games right now? Because I think that would be.
We'll do
okay.
a thing and then we'll go into it.
Yeah, I really think that's a good idea right now. So
right.
let's have.
We'll go in order for this.
Yeah. So we're gonna have. I think it's Ethan who's gonna start off here. So if you want to take the reins here, go ahead.
Take the horse.
From where I was.
Man laughed at his own joke.
My top pick of what I'm the most excited about is Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, I probably should have gone from 3, 2, 1, but that's okay.
L.
I'll do it for mine.
Yeah, I'll do it for mine too. And so will Aiden.
Shut your mouth. But yeah, so I went like Tears of the Kingdom mainly because of like exactly what we were talking about, like the anxiety of hoping it's gonna be good. And from what we've seen, I'm really excited about it. I'm excited for where it's gonna go, and it looks like there's gonna be enough new content that this is gonna be a fun experience. Tears of the Kingdom, fun fact, was actually gonna be just a DLC.
Yeah, I know.
It was not going to be a full game.
Silk Song was the exact same thing.
Here, give us one moment, please.
Yeah,
we're gonna actually
pause
editor.
A moment. Editor. What? Excuse us for a moment. We are in college. We are in a dorm.
He's wearing an anime titties shirt.
Wait, let me see.
Justin has to like every
Amazing.
single time.
So, guys, we want to tell you a story about this game we found on Steam.
Sorry, guys.
no.
Absolutely not.
We're not telling that story.
That's how we get banned off Twitch. That is how we get banned off Twitch.
So, back to Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry.
Oh
Ethan.
my god. Hold on. Just to finish.
Yeah.
Amikaze said games feel like jobs now.
And they really do.
Yeah, with
That's
Oh
a,
my
Yeah, no,
God.
that's a
To be honest,
problem.
That's not okay.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Should be
me
for entertainment.
playing Titanfall 2 again, I was having a blast. Like, I didn't feel like I was grinding. I didn't feel like I was like doing things. I
I
played
wonder if
some of the
that's why
multiplayer.
you put it up though.
Yeah,
That's
because
it's the
you're
return
getting
to such
that.
a.
And I'm gonna go back over there and play some the multiplayer.
Justin said, "Shoot me dead on, God."
I'm probably gonna go back and play some of the multiplayer if I
So-
don't get DDoSed. But,
I will
Don't
keep
get
it real
DDoS.
with you. If you can experience that in a game right now, I gave so much to experience that. I never got to play Pokemon as a kid ever.
Me either.
So in 2020, I bought a DS. I'd never had a DS ever before. I bought a DS. I bought 3 Pokemon games and I played them to completion, each of them. Like full on. I spent so long, and that was I think the last time I felt like this is exciting and fantastic, and I spent $200 to experience that.
Well, I
Like-
think that's just you and that L ratio, because I felt that with Hades. L sucker.
Okay,
Kidding.
there's gems, though.
There
there are
is.
gyms.
I actually
like,
I feel that with a lot of my top games. Like Elden Ring, obviously, if I waited a few months and then went back to it, like I did that one time, and I played it for 7 hours straight. Like
I'm keeping my feet here. by the way.
I
Stop
waited-
caressing me.
I,
This is weird.
Don't
I
say it
waited
on
for-
stream.
bro's caressing you under the table.
Oh my
God. No, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, we got distracted by his voluptuous legs.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Ethan.
This stream, man.
Sorry.
We
sorry.
go from like the weirdest intro we've ever had to the deepest conversation we've ever
To
had.
If you have
footsies.
socks on.
To footsies.
Amikaze says, if you have socks on, it's fine, except I don't.
The dog's on
Moving on.
stream,
We're
man.
moving on.
Yeah,
Go
like
back to
the
Tears of the
quick-
Kingdom, please.
No, but like, if I wait for a long time, I somehow am able to experience that like love again. Like I didn't play One Shot for like 2 years, and then I went back to it and played through most of the game again,
I'm
and I was like, "Holy crap!"
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think I need to I'm gonna beat Hollow Knight with its true ending. It's called the Dream No More ending. I'm going to do that. After that, I think I'm gonna take a break from gaming for a little bit.
I think we should play
Just a
D&D.
little. It doesn't.
I
it's
think
just
we
a few
should play
weeks.
D&D. I think we should play Magic. I think we can. It's the same thing. Like Magic, we got burned down on it for a bit too.
We did. I was fucking
Horrible.
tired of that shit.
I got tired of it too, and we came
Elves.
back.
Fuck you.
Okay. I'm never playing with that deck again. I get you. It's fine.
Only against Jake. It's fine.
I think like.
Hey, what's number 2?
No, I mean it goes into my. I mean Assassin's Creed. So my second pick, Assassin's Creed Mirage. This was a trailer that came out that I was like,
Yeah,
like
this could be
is
good.
and this also return to the original style. That's what they're
Oh
going
yeah,
for.
Assassin's Creed 1 was amazing.
Emmy,
so
you-
going
wait.
back to that's a good idea.
Emmy, you make D&D dice trays? How did I not know about this?
Anyway.
I am very interested because I really like D&D dice trees. So.
Oh my god, we could get. Also, we're gonna
Forlight
Forlight.
Sorry.
Forlight
Fucking
dice trays.
ooh woo after that shit, bruh.
Sorry.
We legit because I'm gonna be streaming on Tuesdays, or we're gonna be streaming Tuesdays. My campaign, hopefully.
That would be
That'd
sick.
be great.
I would want to do that. But now,
My second pick, yeah, sorry. But Assassin's Creed, that was. I'm gonna go through this quick. It's really just. It's exciting for. It's gonna be new. It's gonna be interesting, and I love the Assassin's Creed series, and I just hope that they get this new one right.
yeah, because
Um,
they've been getting it interesting for the past couple
It's
games.
not necessarily been terrible, but it's not been something
Yeah.
that I want.
Take me back to
a lot of
Black
people
Flag,
liked
dude.
Valhalla. I mean, maybe I just didn't put enough time into it. I bought it and they couldn't refund it because fuck Xbox.
Xbox doesn't refund.
And
Take me
fucking
back to
stupid.
Black Flag, guys. That's all I'm saying. Give me that
Not
ships.
factual, not
Give me those
factual,
ships
not factual.
with those
Ooh, actually,
sailors.
ship combat, beautiful.
That's
I was
what I'm
playing-
saying.
Beautiful.
Ignoring the Assassin's Creed BS. Let's go back to ships.
Yeah. What is they're
Okay,
making
I love Assassin's Creed.
a pirate game, but anyways, and then finally,
Still Among Us?
moving for my second, yeah,
Among Us?
it got delayed again, so
Great.
I don't know where that's going.
Third.
But Hogwarts
Dang,
Legacy.
dude. Yeah.
And this is just going to be like there's a lot of backlash going about it. I'm not going to talk about that because
Yeah, we already went into another full-length
but
conversation.
it's I want to buy that game not at fucking $60
$70.
and just $70
Oh,
and just sit
good
down
Lord.
and enjoy a
70.
experience. Like
I
I don't
think-
want to be on TikTok seeing clips about people doing a fucking 380 spell combo where they Avada Kedavra at the end and it's just like murder the
I'm
person.
gonna keep
like,
it real with you guys. So
They
I've been
murdered
playing
Voldemort.
Hollow Knight a lot recently.
Mhm.
I think I might have
You know?
enjoyed the game more if I didn't consume media about it.
Mhm.
Because I started consuming it and I'm like, oh man, there are different endings to this game? Holy cow.
Yeah.
So how do I get this ending, which is considered the good ending? How do I do that? Like,
How do I get the
kind of
evil
wish-
ending in Dark Souls?
I kind of just wish I had played the game. And
It's like I watched Matt Pat play Mario Odyssey like before I got my hands on Mario Odyssey when I was like 15.
I play.
Dang.
I don't know.
Dude, you know
But
what we need?
It kind of ruined going. Like I was so excited, and then on Christmas I opened it and was like, "But I've already seen like the first 6 hours of this game."
What, you know what
No,
we
it
need?
was
We
just
need
like,
we need
I-
another
when
Five Nights
Mario
at
Odyssey-
Fuckboys game. We need.
Bro.
All right,
Oh,
okay.
come on.
All right,
Oh,
we're shutting off his mic.
Okay.
We're shutting.
What I did
I just
is
wanna see Mark again.
I watched, actually, ironically, Dan TDM play through the entirety of Mario
Oh.
Odyssey, and I watched every episode, and then I never got a Switch. And then back in 2021,
The nostalgia brick.
yeah, no, really.
Dan TDM, Dr. Troyoris, Grim.
Jesus.
I think we just killed
We do have to shoot through our next couple. We're at already 1 hour.
No, but I watched
Yeah,
Dan TDM
we got
play it,
time.
and
Well, we're gonna edit
I never
out
got a
15
Switch. And then when I finally
Sorry.
got a Switch,
Yeah, we have
I had
plenty of time.
forgotten all
You're
about
gonna
it,
edit out.
except for like little pieces. And then I played through it like completely blind. So
So I think
I
I'm
did the
gonna
same
move on
thing
to my
with-
next
Yeah,
one. Because
I-
it kind of does hinge off this fact of the anxiety that comes with it. Like, Silk Song is going to be, in my opinion, one of the most hyped games I have ever seen ever.
Sekiro
Yeah,
Silk
like-
Song?
Shut.
I-
Just,
You didn't
just
say Hollow
Don't
Knight.
mind
Ignore
him.
You didn't
Don't
say
mind
Hollow Knight.
him.
Oh, sorry. Hollow Knight Silk Song is going to be one of the most hyped games ever. And I do not want to see content about it. I'm not going to search for it. I'm not going to look for it. And this is like, it's supposed to come out this year, 2023. And I am very excited for the game. I'm excited to play it. What the fuck are you guys
He played
laughing
footsies
about?
with me! Not you two! You're not allowed!
I like caressed his foot and the face.
what is with you two and feet? Shut up!
You like
Bro,
feet, Aiden?
we all know Leighton likes furry feet. Even
Oh, yeah,
Kat knows that now.
Sure.
The face he made was just like a pouting baby. The worst part about it is he didn't move his foot. He just kept it there.
And he's making a face like a pouting baby. He's just like,
I wish we played like football so I could give them like tibia fractures. That would be enjoyable right now.
Okay, sorry.
I want to break your knees, guys.
so, and this could just be me. I legitimately, I do this all the time, and I think I need to stop it. Like, for recently, whenever, if I'm interested in something, I will research it to its death. Like, if I'm interested in, it could be anything. Like keyboards. I know, at the beginning of this year, literally, like November of last year, I just decided, I need a new keyboard. What are good keyboards? Oh, there are different things. There are mechanical keyboards? Okay, let's look into mechanical keyboards. Oh, there's a lot of different... now I can spit off every single part of a keyboard.
David.
How you can make a keyboard. Like,
That's because of your score on the Rods test.
I hate you so much.
Man's passed with flying colors.
All I'm saying is, there is reasonable doubt.
I don't understand.
I'll explain later.
Yeah, the Rats test is the autism test.
You know,
I scored the lowest. Thank you.
That's bullshit.
this ain't even a bad thing, David. I mean, it's just like
But like, you can ask my girlfriend if, and like, she'll ask all the time, like, how do you know that? And I'm just like, well, I got curious and I looked it up online, and then I ended up reading a Wikipedia article on it, which sent me to this article. And I started reading about this article, and I'm like,
David's YouTube black holes, instead of YouTube, it's just straight up the internet.
no, I'm not shitting you. It really is. Like, Wikipedia, I am legitimately, like, probably Wikipedia's top user. Like,
David, you should donate $1.
David plays the Wikipedia game.
I played legitimately. I've played that so many times, and I have never lost a single time. I am not shitting you.
I've never lost a Wikipedia game.
Yeah, Carrie, my girlfriend, is in the chat, and she's like, he's really not lying.
Scary.
Homeboy just knows. Homeboy designed Wikipedia. He knows the pathways.
I've edited articles on Wikipedia. Like,
Yeah, you are a nursing major.
Facts. All right.
okay, second game.
Wow,
Tears
we're
of the
only on
Kingdom.
your second game.
I mean, it really. Shut the
We'll
fuck
probably
up.
go into
No,
Tears of the Kingdom, so...
We
So,
got
I
plenty
mean,
of time.
like,
We got plenty of time.
Tears of the Kingdom, I'm very excited for it. It is the successor to Breath of the Wild, which is, until this day, one of the games which I've truthfully... It gave me that sense of wonderment.
Yeah.
And that comes very rarely. It didn't give me as much of it as the Pokemon games did.
Yeah. Well, I liked Mario Kart better. Okay, for context, they gave me. David allowed me to use the Switch to play Breath of
And
the
you
Wild.
still can at any time.
And I started 100%ing Mario Kart instead.
Yeah, I gave him, and he's just like, I'm gonna play Breath of the Wild, and he saw, oh, there's Mario Kart.
Donkey Kong. I love Donkey Kong.
He just started playing all the way through it, and damn, dude.
Sorry.
I mean, I
Sorry.
appreciate the grind,
Sorry.
but like,
I just love
And
Donkey
then,
Kong, dude.
And for those who, my last game, for those who don't know, I am a big fan of Diablo 3, and just the Diablo series in general. I think it really is. And I used to speedrun Diablo 3. Like, legitimately, it was a game which I became one of the top speedrunners for Diablo in the pandemic times. And, you know, I still am up there. Like, if you look me up, I'm still there. But, like...
Wow. He's like, oh, yeah, humble brag.
But, yeah, I mean... so it's no surprise if you know that I'm a big fan of Diablo. Yeah. I'm very much so looking forward to Diablo 4, and I think I'm going to stop researching it now because I know a lot about its mechanics. I know a lot about the classes. I know a lot about everything.
It hasn't even come out yet. How do you know?
Well, it's in early access. It's in early access, and I could have signed up for it, but I said no. I wanted to see the full game.
So instead, you just researched every bit of
it. Shut the fuck up. I don't know anything about the story. Like,
okay, good.
I don't know anything about the story, just everything else.
I just know that it has like it has like level trees, like skill trees and things like that, which is completely different.
Just like
I think I'm gonna pass it on to Leighton, who has I think the most unique list on here. Oh maybe. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, because all of you have Tears of the Kingdom on there, and it's nowhere on my list. Strange.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's because I don't like the British. Tears of the Kingdom?
Oh.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
Sorry, Queen Elizabeth.
Little side
peace.
note, for those who don't know,
now.
they delayed the
Kidding.
announcement of Tears of the Kingdom because of the death of the Queen. They were
In
supposed
Britain,
to announce and have like the Nintendo Direct on, I think, the day the Queen died.
It was bad, yeah.
They canceled it and postponed it for the next day.
Because the title
Because the Queen died and Tears of the Kingdom... kind of connect the dots on your
Maybe
own.
they should have released it. I think it would have been a big public, wonderful exposure for them.
Wonderful. I don't think that's the right word.
Sorry.
All right, your games.
Okay, so games I am the most excited for. I am a huge fan of the Yakuza series. I love those games to death. I have a friend who has literally played every single one of them, except for Like a Dragon, the RTS, because that was bad. But yeah, no. So sorry, I looked at the doc. that he was editing. Anyway, big fan of the Yakuza series. I love Yakuza. I love the story. I love how it doesn't take itself seriously. And I love the combat, except for when it is dramatic, it does take it seriously. It's just amazing. So I'm really excited for Like a Dragon Ishin to be coming to the U.S. because they have it in Japan already. Like they've had this game for a while. It just wasn't available on like here in the U.S. and things like that. So I'm really excited to see Like a Dragon Ishin, which is just basically Edo period. Edo period. Kazuma Kiryu with katanas and guns. So I'm very happy about that. So that's my number one. Really excited for that, and that's the one I have no doubts about. It's going to be fun. I'm going to really love it. The next one below that, Starfield. Really excited. Big Bethesda game that everybody's excited for.
Well, it's Bethesda.
But Bethesda released Skyrim, so I don't want to hear it. Bethesda
can really release some really big bangers.
Starfield is a space game in the Skyrim
Starfield
mode.
comes out, it's going to be contender for Game of the Year.
Yeah,
legitimately. Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm really excited for Starfield. It's going to be amazing.
Is Starfield confirmed coming out 2023? Does that have a release date?
Yeah. I don't think it has a release date, but it has a release quarter.
It has a release period, yes.
Okay.
So it's most likely going to happen. If they delay it, I'm not going to be terribly mad because it's been in development for a long time anyway. And like, I'm not. If you keep your hopes low, then you'll get really nice when it's.
Your final one on your list. It seems reminiscent of another game you like.
I wonder what the title is. Company of Heroes 3. Again, Company of Heroes, the original game, has a huge nostalgia factor for me. Company of Heroes 2 is ass. So I'm really interested to see. This is why it's the third one on my list for games that are coming up, because it's just, I don't know. It's another Company of Heroes set in the Italian front, so the southern front. So we'll see how that goes down. I know that it's going to include some other little weird mechanics, like ship battles onto like cities and stuff, but it's going to be interesting. I hope it goes well, but that's the last on my list because it has a little bit more hesitation than the other two. And since I think everybody's distracted and not listening to me.
I am.
Brother is playing fucking solitaire! Bitch! I'm trying to shut him down while he's doing that, and because it is disrespectful to you. And brother is playing fucking.
I was turning it on for the meme, okay? I definitely am not level 5 on Solitaire Klondike, but anyways. Company of Heroes.
I really want to fracture your knee bones right now.
Jesus.
Also, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think it's really interesting that it's not higher up on your list. Because I know how much Company of Heroes means to you.
Yeah, Company of Heroes 1 is literally one of my favorite games of all time. We need to go through those lists. Each of us need to,
I need to go through every game I've ever played and, say,
that could be a fun
this
episode.
is my favorite game.
Yeah.
I think that would be really fun.
Going through every one of
We
those.
did that. That was our first episode, wasn't it? Our
I
favorite game?
think so, yeah.
It was, but it was not fleshed out really
It was
well.
not fleshed
and
out,
we did
and
not have
it's
something.
fine. It's
but,
all good,
but yeah, it's not higher on my list because I'm a little skeptical about it. I have more skepticism than the other ones.
This goes back to what we were talking about earlier. The skepticism really ruins it.
It's on par with Kerbal Space Program 2. So, just saying.
Okay, Kerbal Space Program 2, though, the original Kerbal Space Program was, so established.
Yeah,
It's
the only reason Company of Heroes 3 is on here, other than Kerbal Space
film?
Program 2, what?
For Company of Heroes?
What do you mean?
Is there a movie?
Yeah. It says 2013 film when I looked it up. I thought it was a strategy game.
It is a strategy
Fuck,
game.
You just closed it out.
Oh,
And then you
sorry.
closed it.
You have a touch screen. My bad, Mr. Rich Boy.
Oh my fucking
This is a $400 laptop, my boy. It's got
Bro's
Wi-Fi.
sitting over here with a fucking Mac!
Yeah, as an engineering major, I
Fuck
want to
you.
kill myself.
Why did you get the $1,200 Mac?
Factory of Steel. Wow, I did not know that was a video too.
I cannot believe the conversations we're having right now, but I think
Wow,
it's
that's
a
a
good
movie.
time. We are gonna pass it off. I think to eight. Actually, no,
really
we got
quick,
more to talk
really
about.
quick,
My bad,
really
my bad,
quick.
my bad.
I just want to say the only reason Company of Heroes 3 is on here, over Kerbal Space Program 2, is because that nostalgia factor from Company of Heroes 1, literally one of my favorite games of all time. So
legitimately, I almost got the game and started playing it because you have talked about it so much.
I think
It's
you
a
can,
strat game.
yeah,
Right?
it's an RTS, which is really weird for me. I don't like real-time strategy games.
Well, you've played Civ 6, right? I mean, that's kind of like an RTS.
No, but that's a turn-based though.
Turn-based. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Company Heroes is straight up real time. Like, you better keep
Interesting.
control of your troops and do things. Like, maybe it's because it's World War II history, and I'm one of those guys. Okay. But I really.
What do you mean by that, Leighton?
Oh, nothing. I'm kidding.
Okay.
But anyway, yes, I think
So, yeah.
Aiden, you should take it off with your first.
So,
one.
Leighton, sorry.
After.
Aiden, you have some really interesting games on this list that...
Game, specifically. I'm not going to talk about the other two, because one, it was just a cop-out. The second one is Tears of the Kingdom.
And everyone wants fucking Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom, we were all hyper about because we all love Zelda.
Do this
But
one if you really want to. Really
currently
bad, cute stuff. Ethan's edits are amazing.
As a note, on Atomic Heart, which was his last game that he played, like he said it was a cop out, but like it was only because Ethan was pressuring him to do it so fast. But
Yeah, man booted me off Elden Ring to make this list.
what we wrote as a comment on there, just as an update to it, we just said, you can do this one if you really want really, really bad cute stuff. So
Thank you, Ethan.
Oh, God.
Fucking, okay. The actual point on my list that is a little weird is that I'm most excited for Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which is the remastered version of Kirby's Return to Dreamland that's coming to the Switch. I am so excited for this game because I think I've put close to 40 hours on the original game, which is like a 6-hour game.
you know what's crazy to me is I've heard that is one of the best Kirby games.
It is.
Like-
It seriously is because it doesn't. Like when you go to like Kirby Superstar or like the classic Kirby games, the Pixel Kirby games, you get, if you want to play multiplayer, what Kirby Superstar did correctly is that your multiplayer partner is your ability.
Yeah.
So the creatures that you absorb to get certain abilities, those become your companions that a second player can play as. So like the karate dude or the wheel, like the bike thing, or like the
That is
yo-yo.
really clever.
That's actually
So
really interesting.
It's
that-
gonna be $60.
So
I will
cheap.
pay full price.
So pretty cheap.
It's pretty cheap for a
Pretty
game.
cheap,
For
not
a
really.
deluxe edition game, I'm sorry, what?
No, for just they call it deluxe. It's
Bro,
like Mario
it's
Kart 8
it's
Deluxe.
just the remastered version. Instead of
Is it?
saying Kirby Return to Dreamland
They,
remastered,
like they said,
like-
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch when Mario Kart
I know,
8
but,
was
like,
Just
on
Mario
Wii
Kart
U.
8.
But I
hate
loved
Nintendo,
that game
sorry.
because Kirby Return to Dreamland, one, it followed the same Kirby formula of the side-scroll platformer where you just kind of beat every enemy. It's a very simple game, even though it is very, very fun.
Yeah.
It's the story of it was amazing. First of all, they had that was the first game where I like jaw dropped at the twist.
Dang, really?
Like I don't know
Damn.
if I don't. I could
Oh
probably
wait,
spoil it.
wait, is that the one with like the little jester looking dude?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Magolor.
terminal montage videos. I've
Okay,
seen
so-
the power of Christ.
Magalore, the story starts with Magalore crashing onto Dreamland in his ship and basically telling
not this
Kirby
one.
and friends, hey, my ship's crashed. Can you collect all of these little gear things so that you can help me fix my ship?
Bro, this sounds like Pikmin.
Bro's playing an eternal fetch quest the entire
No,
game.
that is the story.
Skyrim.
It's like, hey, I've crashed my ship. You guys seem nice. Can you please help me fix my ship? And so you go through the world.
Bro, this
Don't
is
spoil it,
literally
don't
just
spoil it, don't spoil
Pikmin. This is the story of Pikmin.
Well,
I'm not shitting
except
you.
You're not playing as Magalore. You're playing as Kirby. So you're
That's
doing
fair.
it for someone else instead
That's
of
fair.
yourself.
Also,
but
don't spoil it, by the way.
you go-
because I
you go
honestly
through the story-
might play this.
No, I'm probably going to buy it. But
Then Pikmin?
Yes,
yeah,
Pikmin
100%.
fucking sucks. Bro.
Pikmin fucking sucks.
I'm sorry.
In
but I'm
Smash and in real
like- You
life.
cannot tell me that Pikmin is better than Kirby. That's
Kirby
just
is
Yeah,
not
that's
fair.
just a wrong take. I'm sorry.
Okay, actually, that's fair. I've never played a Kirby game. I've played a ton of Pikmin games, though.
I've never played a Kirby game either.
The main point
I just like
why
making fun of you.
this game was so good is because you could have
Kidding.
up to 4-player co-op that you would be on the screen all at the same time, but instead of everyone being copies of Kirby or only 2 people.
Yeah, like, you can do-
you have
it's-
4 different set characters that all have their own moveset.
You know-
you have Kirby with his copy ability, Waddle Dee with his spear, you have a permanent
Tea.
I love Waddle Dee, dude.
King DDD with his hammer,
King DDD.
and Meta Knight, all at the same
That's
time.
so-
Sorry.
Very funny.
Sky.
I like Smash.
But I
Bro.
think it's really, it seems to be like, I mean, especially it seems to be kind of that nostalgia we were talking about earlier.
I freaked out when I saw that this was coming out, because it is genuinely one of my favorite games. I don't even know if it's probably just for nostalgia, because Sonic Colors was also one of my favorite games, and I spent $30 on the Switch version, and it sucked balls. Can you stop
Bro,
playing
Ethan's
footsie
playing
for
fucking
5
playing
seconds?
footsie again.
No,
You
it's
motherfucker.
Fuck you!
You always
gaslighting
start
bitch.
it, motherfucker. It's always you with me. That sounds weird.
Okay, so
you.
But I am excited for Kirby.
Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I mean, it
Apparently,
seems
there's
sick.
New things.
It seems
Apparently,
awesome.
It's not just a remastered. There's new things they're adding, and
Yeah,
new
But
parts, new
with
story.
that,
Wait,
it's wow. What the fuck you gonna say now, bro?
no, I want to talk about our list really quickly. I want to talk about our list because this feeds into the conversation we had. What out of all of these games on here, who's doing something different?
No one.
Starfield is like the only one that's a new idea. New
Atomic Heart.
idea.
That's actually
Atomic-
really true.
No, Atomic Heart's been done before.
Atomic
Heart-
Heart is a copy of Bioshock.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, that being said, though, you can't knock like Hollow Knight and Tears of the Kingdom.
Because they're
No,
they're
the other
building-
continues the story. It's,
They're
yes,
continuations. I mean,
but I'm just saying it's
Actually,
leading into that
I
social
mean,
aspect.
Getting into it, Silk Songs actually just has the character from Hollow Knight. It's in a completely different place called Farloom, and there's...
I'm gonna play footsies with you next. That's what's gonna happen.
okay, so moving on, we're gonna hit our nerdy news this week, and there are some interesting things I think we should talk about. The number one being Nintendo Direct.
Oh, there's another
um,
page.
which would
It's
hopefully
Just outro.
It's just
Yeah,
Which will-
we could probably just
So Nintendo Direct will hopefully be this week. Anyone have any comments on that? I mean, I'm just really excited. I'm hoping we can watch it together as a group.
I was looking
agree.
it up, and Jeff Grubb, he's a pretty popular insider for knowing a lot of information, has been saying that supposedly just Nintendo and a lot of people are saying the week of February 6th, the week of February 6th, just constantly over and over again. So, hoping
we're gonna
it
get new
comes
tiers of-
out.
Hey,
but
no,
that being
dude.
said, like they could throw it, and then
See-
we have no fucking ideas.
They can say L.
I
This
don't
is
understand
this
companies not.
See, this is the only direct before PAX and before Tears of the Kingdom, correct?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So this could be the big ticket.
I mean, I'll also keep it real to you. I mean, this could be really huge. They could announce the Switch 2. Why are you guys fucking laughing?
It's because they're fucking touching feet again.
This has
They
been a
have
weird
interlocked
episode.
toes.
This has been a weird. So, for the record, Ethan and I are both big men. So our legs, when we're sitting like this, shut the fuck up. When we're sitting like this, our legs kind of intersect. We kind of like intersect. Kind of like intersect each other. We kind of intersect.
It hurts.
Yes.
Also, a little bit of an information. What if his fucking toes is falling off right now?
What do you mean? Oh, that's true. Bro, I'm
Bro's
in so
playing
much
footsie.
pain. My left foot, dude, that shit's not cool.
What's going on with your left foot?
Necrosis in his fucking toe.
No, I'm gonna have to get surgery on my left toe. On my right foot, left big.
Oh, good to know. I should stomp on it.
No, dog. We will shut this. Stream off.
Kidding. I won't commit acts of violence.
This episode's title will be Big Men Playing Footsies.
Four big guys.
I have my foot underneath, and I like pushed it out, and it just barely touched the lights, and then he slowly dragged his foot.
No, I didn't move.
As late as not as as Aiden's describing, and so I'm just like, keep it together, and then I look over at Lane, and he's got this stupid ass grin on his face. Fuck, and
Bro,
that's why I laugh.
I'm trying to be a good host and like talk. Every time I do it, every fucking time I look over and Leighton's doing this stupid fucking smirk. Ethan's trying to hold in his fucking laughter. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna
I'm
actually
so
lose it.
red. Holy
Okay.
shit.
I love
So,
this. This
I
is a
do
good
wanna say-
Hopefully
episode.
the announcement of the Switch 2 comes out, because I will cry if it's delayed until next year.
Because honestly, it could be a really big announcement. It could be a really big show. Chances are, I don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've heard rumors of they just started their talks with NVIDIA on a new graphics CPU.
Yeah, like just started, and that's like.
Well,
There's-
they might go,
I
new
was doing-
Switch, we're starting development now. They could do
Could.
that.
I mean,
But
but the thing is, like with electronics and stuff, like you take Apple for example, they announce it and it's out.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
I mean, it also is just like
And-
we're all impatient.
also,
We are. Yeah, that's
It's-
the
fair.
whole Breath of the Wild argument where Breath of the Wild was the debut of the Switch, but it was also on the Wii U and was on the Wii U for a little bit before the Switch came out.
It's because the Wii U sucked.
It was on the Switch. It was
It
on the
was
Wii
like
U.
maybe a couple weeks, if that. Actually, hold on.
But anyway,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was a release game.
I do want to say as well, this could be a big ticket because Direct to Nintendo is going to be Hollow Knight Silksong. There is no confirmed release date, but it's supposed to be in quarter 2
Oh, no, it
or
was.
3 of Silksong.
It was the same day. Same day.
So yeah, I guess
Yeah.
same day. But it's gonna be crazy.
it's going to be wacky.
It could be
We're gonna try and
really
stream
big.
it.
Yeah.
If we can,
Kooky, I
if
bet.
we notice that it's on, we're gonna try and attempt to stream it. That's
Bro,
just
get
gonna be
close
a
to your
little
fucking mic.
This guy.
This fucking guy.
It's okay. It's pretty much down to the stream. We're kind of
Oh,
falling
we're-
apart here.
yeah.
But I will say there's one more thing. There are a few things I want to talk about. There has been the biggest update ever since the release of Diablo 3 to Diablo 3. They've completely revamped skill trees. They've revamped everything. They've revamped basically everything.
Just before releasing Diablo 4.
Before releasing Diablo 4, which is interesting. I think it is to build up hype for Diablo 4.
Probably get a new push
Bro,
toward
if I
in the
can play
fan
as
base.
Halsey, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. That's
Also,
a thing for Game of the Year.
Another
Okay.
thing that I heard, I don't think this is actually current, but I heard it and I wanted to talk about it. Speaking back on Titanfall 2, Respawn put DDoS protection for their servers in Apex because Apex had a DDoS problem for a good while.
I'm
So
kind
they-
of glad they did.
So they put
Kidding.
they
Bro.
put the DDoS protection only on Apex, and Titanfall 2's multiplayer servers, which are actually very popular, like thousands of people are playing consistently.
Because
all the
TF2 is a
time.
good game.
Yes,
Thousands.
I'll check.
Thousands isn't even really that big of a number when we look at millions from Fortnite.
I
Every
mean,
day.
that's true. I do want
Fortnite,
to say...
You can't. It's sorry.
No,
sorry.
you're totally
This
good,
server
dude. You're
thing
totally
is
good.
like if a server is dying, such as 2042 started dying, and everyone pushed to Battlefield 1, and it was instantaneously like EA changed their
Focus. Yeah. Because they want
why
money.
would you hold on to the 50 people? And obviously 50 is a drastic thing, but 1,000 people who's playing 2042 versus the 300,000 who are consistently playing Battlefield 1. It's the
So
Yeah.
I will say, it gets into a hairy position when games that are like real life emulate real life situations. So to put this out, one of the big controversies recently has been Sim 4.
Oh.
They are introducing trans content into Sims 4. Which, that's very controversial, a very heavy issue, and a lot of people are upset about it.
I don't know why they don't just make Sims 5.
True.
I mean, leave Sims 4 where
what
it's at
else would it be?
and
though?
make Sims 5. Because
In
they've
Sims
made
4,
3
we
other
play-
ones.
Yeah, exactly.
So in Sims 1, you played as a person, but it didn't look good.
Sims
in
5,
2, you played
the
as a person,
trans
but it didn't look
update.
good.
Sims
Oh my god.
Bro.
What? That's not a bad thing.
The inclusive update is probably what they would call it. That'd be so fucked. Holy shit.
The gay update, sorry.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're probably headed towards the end.
Jesus, Lord help me, guys. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Guys can catch us every Sunday at 9:30. We're gonna be streaming live on Twitch, and we have a new episode getting uploaded every Saturday. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I think we can all say here from the For Light crew, we appreciate you.
You guys can re-watch all the funny highlights from this episode
Oh my
going
God.
into Ethan's feet.
We should create. You need
This
to create
Saturday.
a blooper reel of all the ridiculous shit you cut out.
I'm archiving this video. It's never coming out.
Yeah, never
Okay,
gonna happen.
so beautiful people, have an amazing night, and we'll see you in the next
Bye-bye.
episode.
Bye.
End the fucking videos.
Bye.